You're in tune with Andy Williams.
Music just for you, just for you.
Well, last week's winner was Edward with 5 out of 5. Edward, can you remember where we were last week for W?
Wigan.
We were in the town of Wigan. Had a great track from Wigan band The Lathams as well. But we've got to the letter X. Now, letter X is difficult. Can I just say we've checked, we've researched. We've had to be a little bit liberal with the X, and what we've done is we've kind of put an E in front of the X, and we've actually travelled south again. So we went from south to north to go to Wigan. We've gone back from north to south, and we've ended up in the city of Exeter.
Hey.
So 5 questions all about Exeter coming up, all multi-choice. You can take part on the awards as well, of course. You just need to get yourself a bit of paper, a pen and a pencil, and you will be given 5 questions. Answers will just be A, B, C, and you just need to decide which one you think it is. Boys in the studio, as always, look ready. Brian looks ready. Oh, he's gone old school. He's got paper tonight. Edward's ready. Mark looks ready as well. Right, well, without further ado then. Okay, so all the way to Exeter. Oh, don't know what happened there. All the way to Exeter. And we are here, we've arrived, and we have our first question. And a nice easy one to start us all off tonight, actually, everyone. Everyone did well last week on Wigan, to be fair. So let's see how well we do on Exeter. But question 1, which county is Exeter located? Is it A, Dorset? Is it B, Devon? Or is it C, Somerset? Where is Exeter located? A, Dorset, B, Devon, or C, Somerset? Okay, question 2. Which famous female author studied at Exeter University? Which famous female author studied at Exeter University, got their degree there? Was it A, the writer of the Karen Pirie novels, Val McDermid? Was it B, the writer of the Good Girl's Guide to Murder novels, which is Holly Jackson? Or was it C, the writer of the Harry Potter novels, J.K. Rowling? So, which famous female author studied at Exeter University? Val McDermid, Holly Jackson, or J.K. Rowling? Okay, are we okay with that?
All good.
Yeah. Question 3. How many mainline train stations are in Exeter? Don't have to name them. Or 1, or 2, or 3, because they are the answers. Is it A1? Is it B2? Or is it C3? How many mainline train stations? So these are not the local lines, not the ones that just take you locally around Exeter. How many mainline train stations are located in Exeter? A1, B2, C3. Okay, question 4. Exeter City Football Club. There has to be a small question. Mark loves them. Exeter City Football Club play at the same named ground as which Premier League club? So, Exeter City play at which ground, which is the same name as a Premier League club at the moment? Is it A, Brentford? Is it B, Newcastle United? Or is it C, Crystal Palace? So, one of those grounds for either Brentford, Newcastle or Crystal Palace is the same name as where Exeter City play. But which one is it? I can't give you the name of the ground because because it's the answer, and a certain football person in the team will probably know. Okay, question 5. Have we all heard of the Met Office?
Yes,
I have.
You have, right? Okay, excellent. Do you know what they do? They do good work, don't they?
they do. They monitor the weather.
Yeah, they do. Tell us what's going on. But when did the Met Office move to Exeter? Which is where they are located now. Their headquarters are in Exeter. Was it A, 2002, B, 2003, or C, 2004? When did they move to Exeter? They have a place in Aberdeen as well, by the way, but main headquarters is Exeter. Right, okay, I think we have everyone looking, well, what I can tell, with 5 answers here in the studio. If you've taken part on the wards, hopefully you've got 5 answers as well.
Hospital Radio.
Well, boys in the studio, I don't think they've done as well as last week when we were in Wigan. We were about to find out, though.
I think I'm in trouble.
Yeah, literally. Coldplay in trouble, of course. Chris Martin, born in Exeter, and that is the reason for playing that particular track. Right, let's get back to the quiz, and let's get back to question 1 then. Which county is Exeter located? A, Dorset, B, Devon, or C, Somerset? Well, we'll start with last week's winner with a grand score of 5 out of 5. You can't get better than that. That was last week. How have you got on with this question, do you think, Edward? What have you gone with?
I went with Devon.
Went with Devon.
Pure guess.
Pure guess, okay. We'll go with Mark, please.
I'm hoping I haven't got this one wrong, because you said we'll start with a nice, easy one. I went with B, Devon.
And Mr. Brian Collin, who's been to Exeter?
It's Devon. You go through it on the way to Cornwall, so
do indeed.
Gotta be Devon.
Yeah, and Dorset and Somerset are really close by, but it is Devon. So if you've got Devon, it's a point to everyone here in the studio, and hopefully on the wards if you've taken part as well. Okay, question 2. Which famous female author studied at Exeter University? The writer of the Karen Pirie novels. You've seen that being adapted on TV as well. Val McDermott. Is A, Holly Jackson, the writer of Good Girl's Guide to Murder, also being adapted on TV as well. And of course, C, J.K. Rowling, Harry Potter, possibly adapted to the movies. But which of those 3 studied at Exeter University? We'll start with Mark.
Didn't go with J.K. Rowling. I think she used to sit in a cafe in Scotland when she was writing Harry Potter, so I discounted her. So I went with a wild guess. I went with A.
Okay, Val McDermott. Okay, Edward, what did you go with?
I went with C, which I'm not feeling too confident about now.
Okay, right. Mr. Brian Collin, what did you
I went with C because it's the only one I've heard of.
Oh, right, okay. On that basis, then.
On that basis,
okay,
yeah.
Yeah, right.
Scientific.
Yeah, I liked Mark. What Mark said was all true. But actually, J.K. Rowling got her degree at, I think it was French classics, I think she did, if I remember rightly. And she did it at Exeter University.
Jeez.
Yeah. So the answer C is the correct answer. Or, as Brian did, take a guess, because he hadn't heard of the other 2 authors, who were really quite famous authors, actually.
I know the books, but I don't know the authors.
All right. Okay.
Don't know the books either.
Oh, wow. There's something for you to read then, Brian, isn't there? Okay, question 3. How many mainline train stations are in Exeter? Is it A1, B2, or C3? Brian, you've been through one of them. You may have only been through the main one, which is the only one. Who knows? But which one did you suggest for our answer?
I thought there was only one.
Okay. We'll go for 1 then. So A.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's not necessarily the answer. I'm just saying that's what you've said. Okay. Yeah. Edward?
I went with B. Nice little middle number.
You went for the middle. Okay, right. Okay. And Mark, what did you suggest?
I went straight down the middle as well. 1 at the top, 1 at the bottom. B.
Okay, B. St David's. Exeter St David's, yeah. That's one of the mainline stations. Exeter Central.
I can tell by your intonation there's 3.
And Exeter St Thomas as well. There is 3 mainline stations you can go to various parts of the country from. St David's, by the way, is the main one, but the other 2, yeah, they do.
I think that's the one I've been through.
St David's, yeah. It's 3 mainline stations, plus some local ones as well. I was surprised at that as well. I thought 3, really? But yeah, that's what they've got. Okay, question 4: Exeter City play at the same named ground as which Premier League club? Is it A, Brentford, B, Newcastle United, or C, Crystal Palace? Edward, we'll go back to you. What did you suggest?
I went C, Crystal Palace.
Palace, right, okay. Mark, I know you love your sports. Not. What did you suggest?
Sport's always a wild guess for me, so I also went with C, Crystal Palace.
Oh, right, okay. And finally, Brian, who is our kind of sporting historian here in the...
Well, I didn't know, so I took a stab at B, St James.
St James's Park, which is Newcastle United. Exeter City play at, and have done for as long as I know, St James's Park. So the answer's B, Newcastle United, who of course play at that ground as well.
What's Crystal Palace's ground called?
Selhurst Park.
Selhurst Park, right.
Yeah, Brentford is used to be they've moved, but they play at the GTEC Stadium now, actually.
Yeah.
For
the Exeter Stadium.
Yes. St James's Park. B is the correct answer.
I'm doing better than I thought I was going to at the start, so come on, let's do the last one.
Question 5. When did the Met Office move to Exeter? Yeah, they moved to Exeter. That's their main headquarters. But when did it happen? Was it A, 2002, B, 2003, or C, 2004? Mark, we'll start with you.
I had absolutely no idea, so again, I had a guess, and I went for B.
Okay. Brian, what did you think?
Again, a guess, A.
Okay, and finally, Edward.
I used my great guessing intuition, and I said C.
Oh, so someone's right. Okay,
Maybe.
The answer is B, 2003. Can you believe? Right, I don't think anyone's got a full house tonight, but I'll get the guys... quickly add up their scores. Let's see what we've got then. Okay then, right, we'll start with last week's winner. Edward, out of 5 this week?
2. Started off sweet, ended sour. Not great.
Oh, that was good. Mark, out of 5, you only thought you were going to get 1. How many did you get?
Well, I did 200% better than I thought I was going to, because I also got 2 out of 5.
2 out of 5. I've got a sneaky feeling our programme controller and late show presenter, Mr. Brian Collin, out of 5.
Well, I thought I was only going to get 2, and I got 3. And one of the 2 I thought I was going to get right, I got wrong. So, but 3 out of 5.
I love it. 3 out of 5. Last week, that was the worst score when we were in Wigan. This week, it's the winner. It really is. Unbelievable.
Sure.
This is Hospital Radio.